Try going out in bare feet, but I think my toes are going to get cold. 53 degrees outdoors, 64 indoors. It's still pretty warm out for this time of year. But no longer a record warm. A bit of a wind shift. Yesterday at about 3 o'clock, started coming in from the east. The temperature in Boston went from a record-breaking 83, another overachieving day, back down to about 67. And now it's about 52. Oh, yeah, we just looked at the thermometer. The ocean water temperature is 46, I think, at the buoy in Boston. It looks like the sun's trying to come out. There it is. So now we have to look at those red line, blue line comparisons. For Boston, the next 3 to 5 days. The sun tries to break through today. The red line tries to break back into the 60s. The red line is the temperature. The dew point hangs around 50, and then they come back together tonight. The fog and drizzle comes back if it goes away at all. Actually, it's not drizzling, but there are some showers around. And then it stays there right through Monday. Marathon Monday looks like kind of a chilly day. Even though it's a warm air mass, this is an inversion, and it's not going to break until the serious front goes through here on Monday, and then you see the lines spread out. Tuesday looks like a really nice day, back to the 60s with the dew point falling into the 30s. So how did we get here? I can think back all the way to that April 1st snowstorm out west, and we had the rainstorm here in the east, and then it turned really cold, and then it was warm again, then cold again. It's been a tumultuous month, and yesterday was just astounding. 96 degrees in Hartford, Connecticut. Just record-shattering warmth. Weather is extreme. Climate is extreme. I'm not going to say CO2 caused this. I'm not going to say it did not. The air this week has been coming up from Mexico across the dry central United States. The ground is a little bit damp, but the air mass dried and warmed all the way from northern Central America into southeastern Canada, then down into New England. The thickness was only about 567, which would have supported about 87 or 88 degrees, but we overachieved. That happens in extreme weather. The air sinking over New England made for blue sky and sunshine, also compressing that air, and that helps make it warmer. But yeah, definitely extreme weather. 59 on this one. Hand watering the garden, my rescue garden, survived. Those hydrangeas survived that wicked cold. This one looked like it was almost dead, right? Nope, survived that wicked cold February 3rd. Oh yeah, Jot had a really interesting plot this morning. He says, if you start at February 3rd and go to yesterday, the temperatures come up 101 degrees from minus 11 to 90 since February 3rd. Good one, Jot. Thank you for sharing that. What's now going on? That old low from the Gulf of Mexico trying to trigger a couple of showers here in southern New England today. Pop-up shower as possible. And far northern New England, look at Mount Mansfield. Just gorgeous. I think I'm going to try and make an effort to get up there for last chair tomorrow, even if I can't really ski. Supposedly this morning, the J tram is on wind hold, even though the wind on Mount Washington is only 17 miles an hour. Gorgeous day away from the ocean. Move west and north for better weather in New England today. Tomorrow looks like a nice day too, again in the 70s in western and northern New England. And then the real front comes in Monday. Showers, maybe a thunderstorm. How much rain are we going to get? It's blotchy. Some of us may pick up a quarter or a third of an inch, maybe an isolated half inch, but most of us probably only get a tenth of an inch of rain in the next few days, in the middle of next week. And then it cools off a little, maybe enough for a little bit of snow. My feet are freezing right now. It's dew in the grass. A little bit of snow on tops of the mountains here, middle or late part of next week. And then it warms up for Saturday. Kind of a vigorous front comes through here. So the worst weather is only on Saturday and Sundays. This is so typical, isn't it? All right, I'm hitting the road. When I get back, the forsythia flowers are all going to be on the ground. Also, there's a, you know, the pink moon this week. You get those, what are they, azalea, and that weeping cherry. It all goes by so fast, doesn't it? Boy, what a difference a few days makes with temperatures near 90 degrees. All right, little thermal shock this morning in the 50s. We love all kinds of weather. Oh yes,
What do you
and we
say?
did. Doug showed me a different spot to look for the herring in Weymouth. The back river
downhill. It's amazing
in
to
Weymouth,
focus
once the largest
ladder, but they do.
herring harvest area in the nation.
Yeah.
Well, the state anyway. I don't know if it's the whole nation. And then second up was Bass River. How interesting that I live near the North River and Bass River. Bass River, no herring, but we're going to change that too. More on that later. There'd probably be more bird activity if the herring were here. What is this thing? Wow. Quite the overflow. Hello up there. Hello down there. No taking of the herring. Haven't been able to take herring in a long time. With the ladder. Inland, past Jackson Square, the back river. Wow, quite a zigzag, switchback, uphill run for the herring. They must be a little bit tired and they're resting right there. There they are. Hello, herring. Are you with child? Do you have babies? A lot of work. When you were a boy, did you catch herring here?
No,
It was legal at one point.
this wasn't even here then.
What was it?
What didn't exist.
How'd they get to Whitman's Pond?
I don't know what the old setup was, because there's the waterfall, and they want to